Anyways, folks, it's good to be here. Good to be live. My name's Swag. Welcome to today's live stream. It's day 18 of me streaming from my creative engineering mod pack, and it's completely a flat world where there's no mining possible, but mods make it possible to survive. I mean, it's a standard Minecraft flat world in 1.20.1, so there is stuff from 1.21 backwards in the flat world. So there's villages, there is some trees, there was some cobblestone to get started, there was farms. Basically, I had stuff that I could get started with. I can also make, thanks to the mods, I can make string and stuff. Oh. Yeah, what did I have all these carrots for? I forget. I think I was gonna do some trading, wasn't I? Well, today I want to do something different. Instead of adding to the pyramid of support, I'm going to get rid of it. That's right, I'm getting rid of the pyramid of support, folks. Wanna know why? It is pointless. Let's see here. Oh, the FPS is quite low. That's not good. That's right. This over here, ladies and gentlemen, is pointless. Because I've got a news system in mind. So, I'm going to take it down. I know that vein mine like this costs am I full? I have to go drop off the sandstone before I come back and finish removing that. But don't worry, I'm going to show your support in a different way. One that's much more visible then. Because I don't come back here that often. I'm often right here. So yeah, I'm going to do something that'll show you guys much more often how much you guys support me. Believe me when I say I am very grateful for your support. Currently, as of the stream, I'm currently at 437 Twitch followers and 66 YouTube subs for a grand total of 503 supporters. Like I said, this no longer makes sense to me, so that's why the pyramid of support was taken down. Plus, it's hard to keep track of exactly how many supporters I have, so that's another reason why I'm choosing to get rid of it, because it's not working for me. Instead, I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to go... no, I want to do a display board. Okay, so I need electron tubes, because I know electron tubes is the way to craft it. It combined with 2 andesite is how you do it. I'm also going to be using them later to set up control things. I'm also going to want a display link. Let's see if I can find that in here. I also might want a crafter as well, so... Eventually, I decided to go this route because eventually I can do a way of automating it. Wow, the game's quite loud, bro. Maybe that's just because I got my headphones at max volume. Eh. Anyways, I need to find that display link because it's going to be useful in the thing. You think it'd be with electron tubes because it's quite clever what it's used for. Nixie tube there, nope. Semaphore, nope. Liquid skitter shift, nope. I want threshold switch. That's kind of useful, but in fact, I've used it several times. I should probably bookmark it because I don't see it in there. Not the detector, no. Okay, it's called, my observer, nope. Okay, so I'm gonna try instead. Maybe golden sheets would do it. Nope. Well, okay. I think I'm confident it uses sheets, but I forget which one, so I'm gonna go sheet. I know it's not smart, sturdy sheet. Copper sheets, maybe. Let's take a look. I know what I need. I want the display link. Okay, so it's not copper sheets. Let's look at brass instead. Rope lens. Nope. Smart fluid pipe. Mechanical arm. Nope. Pulse repeater. Brass cake pan. Brass sifter. Brass hand. Peculiar bell. Mechanical chicken. Pulse extender. Placard. Smart chute. Nope. Iron sheets. Let's see. Maybe it's iron sheets. Shoots. Okay. Got 12 things to go through. I know it's a regular crafting recipe because I've seen it before. And I have it bookmarked in my YouTube world, so I just gotta find it. I also like to automate the production of steel, because we're going to need a fair bit of steel when we get to the electrical age. Buffers for trains, those are kind of interesting. Power lantern, iron vault, fluid pump. Pressurized air tank, alternator, reinforced storage crate, Lincoln pin, lantern, redstone breaker, smoke sack. Okay, so it's not sheets. Maybe it's andesite alloy. It's worth taking a look and finding exactly where it is, or maybe it's an ingot. If not andesite alloy, I'm going to check the ingots next. Now it's important I do this right, because I want to set up this. Because I'm going to set up a control room. Because I want to know exactly how much stress units I have to work with. And being able to just look at a board and tell it, and being able to just read a board, it will be a lot easier. Yes, we need display boards, but we also need display links. Okay, so we'll check the ingots next. There's quite a few iron recipes. But I will look. Because I do want to find this. And I am the patient type to look for every recipe if I have to. And I know it's a crate-based recipe, so... Maybe it'll be faster to go at create. Crafting blueprint. Okay, I'm looking for a display link. Cuckoo clock. Nope, that's not what I want. Though it'd be kind of cool to have a cuckoo clock eventually. What are these here? These are bells. That's clipboard, which... I know it's in standard create because it's used for standard stuff, so this is way too far. Linked controller, nope. Let's see, what's the linked controller you use? Maybe that'll give me a clue. Redstone link, let's see. And it's only used in the linked controller. Okay, so that's gonna help me. Look what I'm looking for. Don't think it's cognizant construction, but you never know. If I have to, I'll go look it up online. Because I really want to set up a control room today. I might have 3 hours at least, but I don't want to faff around. I'm looking for something that shouldn't take me that long to find normally. I know what. W. Let's go. Yep, that's right. Ah, there we go. Q. We want the display link. That's what I'm looking for, the display link. Don't know why it's not here, because it was perfectly showing up yesterday when I did my recording. I mean, I know what it looks like now, thanks to the ponder screen, but it's not like I can memorize every single recipe in the game. That's why I like things like just enough items and refined storage. If I can automate stuff so I don't have to remember recipes, that's good. That's eventually what I'm going to be doing here, is automating stuff. So I don't have to remember every single bloody recipe. Because that gets annoying pretty fast. Okay, I can't seem to see it here. Unless I'm going blind, but I doubt it. Let's see here. Electron cut to that. Yep, it's electron tubes. I'm confident. I'm thinking it would have to use electron tubes, but I might be wrong. That's a detector. I can understand why the crate recipes are modified. Why the refined storage systems things use the detector, use it so much, because it's like electronic component. Like it's like you know those. It's like a capacitor in a modern day that were used in early computers. So yeah, it makes sense. It just makes my job to find stuff a bit harder. But like I said, I'm not gonna faff around all day. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up quickly, folks. Shouldn't take me that long. Come on. Display link as a 1.0 transmitter, or what the fuck? Let's gotta do something with redstone. Maybe a redstone torch. Let's see. Maybe a redstone torch. Because it's using a transmitter in brass casing, so it's either I look up the see if redstone torch has it. But unfortunately, the current there we go. Yes, it uses a redstone torch. I was right. And we're going to be using that a bit later, folks. The recipe changes when after it goes to 6.0. Unfortunately, I did not need that. Fortunately, that was the wrong recipe for 1.21, but that gave me a hint of what to look for. And ooh, it is a copper sheet. So some reason, copper sheet, brass casing, and redstone torch. Okay. I want to craft first. First, I want to set up this. I'm also going to need name tags. Oh, we're going to need some paper. That's easy enough. Press some sugar cane. In fact, wasn't I going to set up a... I'm tempted to set up a paper factory today. Yes, a paper and sandpaper factory today, but at the same time I'm waiting for my Minecraft, my YouTube world to get closer, so we might do the paper today. Might not. See what we get done today. Okay, so that's going to take a few minutes to do. We're waiting for that. May as well set up, may as well craft the display boards. I'm going to need 28 altogether. $14 for the outside display, which will show the numbers, which will be right here. Come on, don't take this way. Is there a power thingy? Yes, there is. I can... Oh, so maybe it's quicker around it this way, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Now I just have to go like this, because, well, let's employ 2 of them here. What the hell? I want 14 on each side. I know it's going to be a bit long. Looks a bit long, but the characters, they add up pretty quick. Yeah, excellent. Paper's there. Okay, so once again, name tags. I want 3 of them. I'm going to make 3 different name tags, but I can't use them yet. I'm going to need a cog. I'm going to need some gearboxes. And I'm going to want some shafts. I think I was trying to get mending, wasn't I? Which is trading, I think. So anyways, we'll be putting the detectors on this. I should probably move... I wonder if I should move this out of the way. Like, put that there for better thing. Probably should. It's easy enough to fix this problem. Ooh, I need to get rid of something. So... let me see. We'll throw that in there. Now we can pick that up. I have to build this up a bit more for the control room, but it'll work. These two verticals. I'm going to do a vertical there, but there we go. Just put that like that. I can use the andesite casing to cover it up, so which I will after I put some. Well, I'm gonna put a proper floor in here, so I'll leave that like that. Now I just gotta put the things on the side, ladies and gentlemen. And well, I'm gonna throw that in there for now. I guess it's gonna take me a little bit longer to do what I want to do. Yeah, whatever. Sleep time anyways. But definitely a control room is definitely important for the power thing. Let's face it. Coming over here and looking at this and telling me how much stress units I've used. I've got using up at any time. That's going to be simply annoying. Okay, this one's going to be my YouTube subs. YouTube subs. Subscribers. We have 66 currently. For our Twitch people, you can see the number at the top of the screen right now. You can see that our Twitch followers, we have 437. And we have a goal, folks, of 440. Although I will not put the goal in that. Which means we have a grand total, which means I have a grand total of total supporters of 503. I'm switching to this method to keep track of the numbers, folks, because I'm planning to automate this next season of creative engineering using CC Tweaked. I'm planning to set up a mod pack to learn that privately off screen how to do that, so stick around. You really want to see that. It's going to be cool. Like I said, YouTube will be at the top. We'll have our Twitch followers here. And then our total. And if it's necessary, we can upgrade, we can add it. And there's still room for the numbers to get bigger. I'll put these tags away and I'll update the numbers as well the numbers change. Whether it be through YouTube subscribers, Twitch follows, or and the total. Because those two add together and you get the total. It's not just that simple, folks. It's basic numbers. I should probably grab out a chest to hold these things, so I'll craft a basic chest. Because we wouldn't want these tags to get separated now, would we? Now I'm going to go grab some smooth stone and put in a floor here. I'm gonna be very careful about how I do this too. Not for getting burnt, no. It's the problem of making sure I don't accidentally damage the lava gen. Of course, if dirt gets burned up, well, or gets stuck there, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it with a 20-foot pole. Simply put, it's not really my, I really don't have to worry about it because it's not my problem. At least I shouldn't have to deal with it myself. And I'm planning to put in a control thingy. I think I'll cover that up, put a thing on there just to make that look a bit nicer. And we'll have some doors in there too, so. I want smooth stone. Let's see how much smooth stone we got. We may not have that much. Oh, we got 600. That should very be enough. I'll work from the back and work my way to the front. Back, I mean this corner. Oh, and I can use this also to send the power upward to my control room too. So this is perfect for that. So it works in two ways. And I can put a ladder like right here to go to the up to it. So it works out better than what I hoped. I'll need to craft some ladders, some other stuff. I need some doors. Oh, actually, I'm going to be using that smooth stone for the floor for the next level, so I should keep it on me, actually. But like I said, we're going to need some ladders. Might need to craft more of those copper ladders. Probably going to craft more copper ladders. Don't need the stone bricks, but we're going to have to get some covers. Okay, we're going to need some shafts as well. And I'll put the crawl up ladder right there. We're going to need more of them, so... We're also going to need some stone bricks, because, well, I want to be higher than that. So... maybe I should get rid of this clay and stuff. Clay and carrots by trading them. For those villagers who will... Carrots can go here. Yeah, that reduces that to that. That's good. I want to do the clay. We could buy some cocoa beans. That'll be useful down the road. What's this? We can sell eggs here? I want mending, not silk touch, so yeah. Which is right here, but we need 28 emeralds. We've only got 11, so I need... oh, I got some in the thing too. But I should sell the clay. Here, I can sell the clay. Heck, if I can get rid of the clay and also get myself a silk-touch book, I'm not going to complain. Let me see, I got 27. I do have enough emeralds. I can... get a silk-touch book. But I think I need 2 of them. I mean, a mending book. I need 2 books, so... emerald. There we go. Almost got enough for 2. But I can get 1 mending book to start. And I can put it on my pickaxe, or my shovel. Probably my shovel first. We'll go there. We don't have enough for a second one, so... can we do clay? Yes, we can. We can do more clay. No, the clay trade's out. Okay, so we can't do the clay trade. We're gonna have to do something else, like stone. Well, we can sell andesite. Or we can buy some polished diorite. Ooh, some glazed terracotta. Quartz pillars. Or we can sell tripwire hooks. Sell feathers. Sell flint. Eggs. But at least I can put mending on my shovel and prevent it from being broken. I don't want to waste diamonds if I don't have to, so mending is a way of ensuring my tools don't really super break. There, now, if I go get myself some experience. Oh wait a minute, I can just get. I gotta do the experience from here. Put that in my offhand and go. There. Just like that, I've got a pickaxe good as new. I've also got 13 emeralds, so that's gonna definitely help me out down the road. I still need 15 more, but hey, it's just, and I can't trade clay anymore. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Oh yeah, I don't need that XP, but I will need the cog. Garage crafts 3 of those display links, but still. Oh yeah, I want to get some copper to make some more ladders, right? Cop. I'm gonna grab, say, 4. That should be enough for 8. That should be enough in theory, folks. I do need to raise the floor up. Probably another, I don't know, 2 levels? Two levels at least. If I gotta grab more stone bricks, I will. I want to put the... No, I'll put that at that height actually, so that makes sense there. So I'll go 1 vertical. Put my cog there. I'll put the display board up above it. We need a lot more bricks, but I can go get them. Well, since the carrots weren't going to be traded, that means to eat them. This control room is exactly what the thing will need. It'll let me. Well, technically, it can't be a control room because I'm not going to be controlling anything. It's just going to be a monitor. Guess I'd have to call it a monitoring room to be honest. That's all it's going to be doing. It's going to be monitoring the various outputs of the power down below. Unfortunately, I don't think I can set it up to let me know if there's low not enough stress units, because that would come in very handy. There. Let's check. I'm gonna check my FPS. Let's see here. We're up to 72, so that's better. That's a lot better. I can definitely work with 72 FPS. Asking, I think, anyone else, to be honest. There we go. Now I just need display links. Start displaying the information. I better sleep now. Wow, it's almost an hour in, and we've got like 2 hours left, folks, and the sub goal, we're still at 0 to 5 for the day. I'm sort of inspired with this world, with steampunk. That's why I like all the cogs and stuff. And that's why, well, Create just works well with steampunk builds, in my humble opinion. Because of all the cogs and gears and mechanical parts. Oof. They don't need stone bricks anymore. I'm gonna put a lantern here, ensure that there's plenty of light. No, I could like use redstone lamps to like automatically light it up during the day, but then I'd have to like put in some sort of light source. Like I could use redstone lamps. I've got the material for it. But to be honest, I just don't feel that redstone lamps really match what I'm going for here. I mean, yeah, they could be set to turn on at night quite easily. Maybe have a glass ceiling during to help light it up during the day, but lag. Not something anyone really likes, lag. There, it's bright enough at least so we can see what's going on there, so guess now I gotta go get the various, gotta craft up the various parts I need to finish this. You'll never have to look at that again, with my hope. Instead, you'll get the information directly from the source, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna need... So I'm gonna need 3... Okay. 3 copper sheets, cop. I'm also gonna need 3 redstone torches, so redstone torches. Okay, so we got enough. I'll use the copper sheets. There we go. I'm gonna need 3 of these because I want to do each one. I want to link to connect to there and then put on there. I'll put this one. I want to set this up. Network stress, stress in SU, and total capacity. Line 1. Big data! Yay! Next one I'm going to do is used stress. No! Stupid thing. No! There. That one will be... Raining SU. Stress. Left. That'll be line 3. That one is stress used. Let's go look and see if it's actually working the way I want it to. Total SU, 147,456. Stress used, 7,040 SU. Stress left, 140,416 stress units. Excellent. And, well, I just gotta leave that like that. I could go get some dye to make that green and that red. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. And then, of course, I'm gonna also get some doors, but other than that, the power plant will be done. My first power plant will be done. I want oak doors. There we go. And I want some dye. Let me see. Red dye, can I do... I want one red, and I want green. Okay, how can I get some green dye? Cactus. Milling ferns. Milling. I might have some green dye over in there. Actually, I should go take a look and see. I got no green dye? Well, that's annoying. Do you got any ferns in there? Let me see. What can I get that's green? I need green dye. Almost gotta set up a cactus farm to get green dye. Wandering trader might sell some. Or crushing, milling poppies. How many, do I got any poppies? I got a ton of poppies I could probably mill. Yeah, if I mill 64 poppies, I should get the dyes that I need. So I need 2 greens and 1 red. Perfect. Oh, it doesn't even use the dye up. Nice. Should I color this one as well in green? I think. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like that. Green is such a positive color. I'll do it in green. And now I can throw these. I'll grab all these dies and just throw them into my storage. If I need dye, well, I know where to find it. Still need a mending book for my pickaxe, but meh. You see. So I know I've got 140,000 stress units available. I mean, in my new world, I'm probably going to have the control world. In my YouTube world, I'm probably have the control world to this side of it, because I'm not using item vaults for bulk storage. I'm actually using the compacting drawers, which, if you think about it, it sort of makes sense. Same time, it's kind of annoying. I think I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I was gonna automate steel today as well, so I'll do that. I mean, I could come in here and like tear all the grass, and do that. But I want to let my smooth stones build up. I also would like think about putting a roof on this thing too. Be nice to. I mean, it's. Oh, I should grab some more doors actually. Though the plain oak doors just. Maybe I can do a treated wood door. Can I do doors in treated wood? Old industrial wood, mangrove. Industrial wood. How hard are those to craft? Because I don't think those are too hard to craft, actually. Any planks plus charcoal. Okay, so I'll make 8 of those, and then we'll make 2 of these. I like the old industrial wood doors. They look nice. And for something like this... Oh, and they doubly open and close. That's also nice. For a factory, yeah, that's definitely nice. A lot better than this one where you gotta open up each door individually. I might put that here too. And here. Oh yeah, that's for the mob farm running. Yeah. Well, if I need meat or anything, or leather, I guess I could like work to put roofs on these too. I mean, not everything has to be professional. Oh boy. Looks like we gotta do a... There we go. Boom. Every couple days I gotta come and flip that lever twice to deal with that. Man, we got 22,000 buckets there, so... of liquid XP if I want it for anything, so... I might eventually solidify that XP, I think. Because there's a way of doing that, like... experience... No, okay, so it's XP fluid, maybe XP, yeah. Yeah, to turn them into XP jelly babies. But I have to make an XP mold blank. And an XP solidifier. Which isn't too hard, but at the same time... yeah, I'm not gonna bother right now, because... It's nowhere near full. Besides, I want to work on automating steel. Because right now it's like, what, semi-automated? And it's hard for me to get around. Well, how do I put a roof on this? I have not. I should really consider doing that. Hanging some lanterns in there. Because that's fully automated. Is there garage doors or something like that I can use for the 3x3s? Nope, there is not. Yeah, there's no. And I don't have giant doors in this world either. So I think this will just have to stay as is. Nothing for y'all to consider in your own worlds. Okay, so I'm gonna need some ladders for here, and I gotta build it up a bit more before I can put in another floor. So we're gonna need some stone bricks, and then let's see what sort. I don't want to do a solid floor. I want a floor that you can look through down below. So I'm thinking, is there scaffolding? From immersive engineering, that's good. Steel scaffolding, or catwalk. Yes, there is. There's steel catwalk from engineers decor. I'd have to do raised steel catwalks to get the steel catwalk is 5 metal bars to get 4 of them, and metal bars and steel catwalk stairs are to get 6. But I don't want stairs. I'm planning to use a ladder. Copycat catwalk. Don't need that. Nope. I want that. And okay, so that's from decor. Okay, so at decor. So we're going to want the catwalk. Okay. We're going to need... Ooh. What's that? Curl shift. Upside down trap board. That's something I want. I might have to do some raised catwalks. Top line catwalk, casks of steel poles. Maybe some steel poles. Or a middle rung ladder to encourage the fact. Yeah, I'll use a middle rung ladder as well. To get up there. And some steel poles. Where's the steel poles? Okay, so that's a straight thick steel pole. We want that, definitely. And we're going to need straight thin steel poles. Okay. Actually, I might use the straight thin steel poles. Which one's used for the... Connects to the straight thin ones, so we don't think we need the thick ones. And that... we can convert them into those, right? Yes. So I'm going to need some stone bricks. There's a ding on my phone. Let me check it for 1 second. Okay. Gotta touch base this evening. Looks like I was right. No work for today. But hey. I'm live and I'm happy. Okay. I do have to go quickly take a bathroom break, and it's like almost an hour and a half in, so it's perfect time anyway, so I'm gonna Switch this to break time. Oh yeah, I didn't do the thing, which I said I was going to do, so... But I'll be right back after I go use the washroom. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that, but I had to go take a leak as well. I didn't do it. I've also got an idea of how I'm going to do this to ensure that all 4 of these will work properly, and they won't get interfered with either. But I might need to craft more steel than what I have. In which case, it might take longer than what I thought, but I only have like an hour, 47 minutes currently in today's live stream, because I'm going to end it at noon unless the sub goal gets completed. Which I'll let the stream elements tell you about there in the chat. Okay, so how much steel do I have? I have 209 pieces of steel. Okay, so do I have any... Okay, so these metal bars are made from iron. I don't even have to use any steel. Okay, so do I have any steel bar? Then do I have any metal bars? I should look up metal bars, actually. Metal bar. I got 7. I can use 5 of them for that. I'm gonna craft more metal bars. I'll craft 60 of them to start. I'm gonna do... There, that should be enough for the ladders. Then I want to do the iron hatch. Okay, so we need an iron trapdoor. Then the iron hatch. Now I'm going to want some steel catwalks. We'll start with 40 of them. We'll change 8 into that type. And then for... Okay, so I'm going to need some more of these. I'm going to need 32 of these with 8. No, I'm going to need with 8 of them being footers. We're going to need more stone bricks. I'll probably need more than what I have on me, but just for a start. I am going to need a way of putting in... I should grab an item pipe as well, because I'm going to need that. I will not need this. I'll need instead my pipe wrench. Because I want to use item pipes with a certain upgrade. So, let's see here. Item. I'm also going to want a couple of drawers. I'm going to want a drawer and a crate. So, I'll grab wooden storage crate. That'll be for the iron. That'll be turned into steel. And a drawer. And I want a downgrade on that. I might also, because of this, have to do that one. But that requires a separate floor. I'm gonna need more of these item pipes, clearly. Oops. Well, that's incorrect. I need to... Oof! Wow, I mean, fair bit. I have to craft more of those. I only want it at this height here, so I want it at that height. Let me see if I can put these. I want the catwalks above those. Oops, wrong height. That's too low. I need that one higher. Yeah, so that's where I've got to aim. So I will have to put that one higher, and I gotta go get that other one. I put wrong. As you can tell, I really don't like the jumping about that I've got to do. Come on. Don't tell me I gotta put the poles in the ground first. And build up to that. That actually would make sense though. There. a little bit lower, that's a little bit lower. Important that I do stuff like correct, folks, because I want to. I mean, I could have easily have done a smooth stone floor, but I don't think a smooth stone floor looks right. It's not for this factory. Oops. Oh, at the footer there. Being able to see what's going on will be wonderful. I mean, I'm going to do another pull in that corner there. Maybe one in that corner. I think I'll get these poles set up where I want them. Grr. These things get frustrating from time to time. Okay, so... where should I put the... Oh, I'll put it right here. Makes sense. Sort of. Gotta go get more item pipes. And more deck pieces. I can put away the ladders because I don't need them anymore. I mean, I'm using up a fair bit of iron, but hey. Iron farm? Okay, so metal. So playing metal bars. Good. I need. All I need is more steel. More of these. Oh, I do need to make item cables. Let's see here. Iron pipes. Okay, do we got droppers? There we go. That should be enough. And now metal. Good, and I want to do get walks. That should be enough for now. I want to set this up properly. That's why I'm going to do all these pipes first. I've got a friendly kitty around here. I could feed it with some... I forget if I have any fish. I should go check and look, see. Okay. Wrong way. Yeah. 10:30. I've got an hour and 26. 10:34. I've got an hour and 26 minutes, folks. No. There we go. I'll go item. Downgrade. That's for the char. That's for the fuel itself. I'm going to do like on top and run the cable probably back that way. Nighttime bears sleep. I'm also going to set up my first crafter this thing. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, so I gotta do an upgrade to get the round robin option, but actually probably 2 upgrades. Eh, whatever. Oops, wrong. Meh. Come on, get me up there. Okay, so I'm gonna get the upgrades that I need for those. So they will both be able to set round robin. Then we'll set up the... Plus I'll craft an exporter and a crafter as well. Then I'll figure out how to cable it. If I can get that part done, well, I don't need to worry about steel anymore. I don't know if I'm going to do this also in my YouTube series or not, but it's fun learning how to do stuff like this. Okay, so upgrade. I want first the basic pipe upgrades. Okay, so we need some more nuggets. to improved and advanced. Ooh, we can't do redstone blocks. So, hopefully these will be enough. If they are, that'll be good. I want to try and get the floor done before I start worrying about the refined storage automation part. There we go, round robin. Round robin. Perfect. Now we can finish off the catwalk properly. One more. I'll also get the parts to... I guess I could just go start grabbing the... Go grab the parts I need for automation, too. It'd be nice not having to worry about that, but... yeah. I need an exporter. So, that's this. So I'm going to need a construction core. So let's see, do we have any processors in here? We've got one yellow one. Okay, so I'm going to need definitely a broad basic. And then what do we need to make a crafter with? From refined storage. Crafting grid, pattern grid. We don't need the grids anymore. We might. Okay, crafter manager, crafting monitor, crafter. So we need a machine casing. We're going to need 2 advanced and 2 of those. So 2 of the advanced. And 2 more of the basics. How much quartz and iron do we have? We got good, I got enough. I'll smelt these up first. I'm going to need to craft a pattern. Yep, so right there, pattern. Processing pattern. And we want steel. Zadie Gamers, thank you so much for your follow. I really appreciate that. Now we're up to 438. I guess I gotta go update the thing. Okay, so where's my... There we go, Twitch followers. We'll update that tag, and then we'll have to go update the sign. So that's here. There we go, 438. Oh, we also got to update our total to 504. So, so thank you, Sadek. How you doing today? Please, got anything you want to share with the community? Rewards. You gotta watch the stream for at least 3 minutes, and then you'll get a notification in your Twitch notifications. That's how you get rewards. They're similar to drops. They're rewards for supporting the stream. But thank you so much for your follow. I really appreciate it. And I think, and since it looks like I can't turn off the rewards, rewards are always enabled. At least that's what it looks like from what I can tell. Okay, so first I'm going to make the exporter. So we're going to need 1 construction core. There we go. Next I'll craft the exporter to get it out of the way. And then I want to craft another construction core. Add destruction core. And then a crafter. Auto crafting. I'll figure out where I want to run the cable for this, but I'm going to put this, steel catwalk, and I won't fall down. I'll put that, I want to put the crafter, no, I'll put the crafter facing into that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rotate it. Where's my wrench from refined storage? There we go. We're also gonna put the exporter next to it. Into this crafter, we're gonna put the input. We get for every iron input, we get 1 steel out, 1 steel and 1 slag, which is very true. That's what we do get. We do get that. So, and I'm going to go run a cable straight to back here. I think, yeah, straight from there to there. And all the way down. Yeah, perfect. Perfect location. I chose the perfect location. What do you know? There we go. Now it should be automated. I gotta make some covers to hide that on that side, but hey. It should be possible now to request steel, and it'll get crafted. Yeah, so if recipes call for steel and we don't have enough, that'll create it. It's just that simple, folks. Wasn't that hard? And it's, oh, I have to set what the fuel to use too, so that's the only thing I forgot to do. And I'm going to put it on a roof. For fuel, I want to use the coal coke, I think. Yeah, coal coke. We're going to use coal coke as the fuel. And it will export to that one thing and then get distributed. I might have to I don't know how tall I'm going to do it, but I do know that's what I want to do. I want to lock that, so I'm going to do locking tool. There we go. Throw that in there. Boom. And that's just distributing coal coke to the 4 things, I think. Take a look. Yep. And if I need steel, well, it'll just put the iron into here, and then it'll be sent to the various things. I also need to do covers for the outside of that, but I can put a much lower roof on that one, I can tell you right now. I'll probably do the roof. I don't know if I want to do it here or one up. Well, I really don't think I'm going to need to do the roof. Could I... Let's see what it's going to look like there. I probably should put one more up. Bingo. There we go. The roof will be at this level, I think. And of course I hang up some lanterns. Got like an hour left in the stream, folks. Because, well, I follow the sub goal. If the sub goal is met, it's done. If not, well, I don't continue the stream. Well, unfortunately, for today, the sub goal has not been met. Okay, so and I want some smooth stone. I also might want to replace that grass in the basement. But that's not 100% even though it's not, well, necessary. It just doesn't look, well, good. Or industrial, really. Steel plant, you'd expect a concrete or something like that floor. At least that's what I would expect to find. Although really, the few bits of grass that are here it's kind of hard to, like, access all the grass to replace it. I know most of the time people wouldn't care if it's... I'm gonna leave that like that. Don't want to bother breaking and like replacing it. Besides, it looks pretty good, I think. Maybe I should put some torches. Let's see here. Should this lower place be lit up a little bit? Probably. Yeah, having to shift to get around to not have to do conveyors is kind of annoying, but meh. Well, I should go grab a door. Yeah, now that all it needs is a good door. And that's in there. I mean, a torch there. Put a couple of torches there. I should put a roof on that, probably. I got the smooth stone, I'll do it. I mean, yeah, this building is fully automated, so technically I don't have to do anything like this, but Then I can remove this grass because the roof's on. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna switch this floor out. Cause grass, yeah, just shows I don't care. At least that's what I believe. Here on Twitch, when I'm live, I raise money for the food bank. I really appreciate everything the food bank does. I've had to use the food bank's services a couple of times, and I gotta say, I'm always grateful for them. The food bank is always... The people who I've encountered from the food bank have always been real professional in how they've treated me. I've never felt like I was someone who didn't deserve to be helped, but that they always felt sympathetic for me. Not all, believe you me, that impressed me. Yeah, it looks a lot more how I want it to look. And it's another building that's done. I mean, there's no doors, but it's one of the bigger buildings. And, well, I still gotta do floor and ceiling for... for over here, and that means I probably got to put up some more stone bricks to make it tall enough. And I've got 2,000 of them. I've got probably another 64 up there. Yep. And we're... ooh, it's even got a full thing of lava in there. Which it doesn't need. Wow, that's useful if I ever need another void upgrade. Or need a lava obsidian for something, I know where I can get it. Or if I need more upgrades for that, I know where I can get them too. I'm going to need some stripped oak. I want some doors. I'm gonna go for the old industrial wood again. I'm gonna make myself 4 of them. I'm gonna make 8 actually, because I like these doors a lot more. I'm gonna want some stone bricks. Some more smooth stone. Now I'm gonna replace these because let's face it, these ones are horrible. Yeah, no, that's a professional door. That looks great. My enchanting step, the regular oak door will work, because let's face it, well, it's not meant for anything more than enchanting. That one though, on the other hand, yeah, I'm gonna switch it out. It too. This one not yet ready for a door. These doors. Tearing them out. Definitely add some character and class. External torches to add light. Let's face it, it's a bit dark at nighttime. Lighting this area up with torches for night times. That's just going to be pure goodness. Okay, so I still need... I can do the oak doors for the inner doors for this, but I think the outer doors are going to be those old industrial ones, because I like them there. Yeah, that'll work for that. But also, these old oak doors, the oak doors, they don't work for over here either. They don't. Let's be honest. They don't work for that one either. Oops, I took one too many. I'll have to fix that. Yeah. I'll just put that there. We can grab 3 more when we come back. 3, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. And some dirt. Or I can use the dirt from where I'm going to be digging out that floor to fix that. Either way, I need some... How many of these doors am I going to need? One? Oh, one, two, I think, one, no, three, I think. So, yeah, I need three, but I'll be making four, so... Yeah, so I'll need three of them at least. But it just makes sense. The old industrial wood, those old industrial doors, these look a lot better. Let's face it, that looks a lot better. There we go, and I want some old industrial wood planks. There we go. I need three of these, so we'll doot. Really need to work on these roads sometime too. Cause like if I'm building an industrial district, this light post is definitely gonna have to go. These roads are gonna have to get improved. These paths are gonna have to get wiped out on your side. Basically, I need to make it look. Basically, I'm trying to work it so it's gonna be quite professional. Okay, that needs to get 2 flicks of the lever. I'm gonna start working on the floor. I think I'll do this floor before I do the thing. I only got 38 minutes to go, so I don't know if I'm going to actually finish this building today. Oh, Rick. Can I even hop up? I cannot hop up. My apologies, I did not know that. That's annoying. Oops, not. I didn't want a stone brick there. Eh, shit. Gotta do it again. You know, it looks like it's nighttime, so I better sleep. I'm tempted to add cuckoo clocks to these I'm tempted to add a cuckoo clock to one of these factories. Because, like, they did have real clocks in them, but... I'm not really sold on the whole... Sure, there's not enough grass. I could do I could create some stuff to make that stronger, but it works. I'm not going to interfere with it, honestly. That's all I'm going to say about that. half an hour left, folks. Sub goal still 0-5. Just easier if I do this. Gotta remove this. Almost forgot. Meh. I'll do the dirt on the outside because that's the best. Clearly, we're gonna need more smooth stones. Inhale all the dirt safely. Yep. But there's no way I could. I just didn't do a chest and like import stuff. But then there's no way of control. It's hard to control production without refined storage. I think I set that up before refined storage, so yeah. I had to use every tool that I got. I have to make it slightly taller than the pump is. At least for it to work properly. I mean, like, I could replace those with refined storage thingies. And then that would produce when it's, well, got enough. Yeah, got enough would be the best way to describe it, I guess. I think this is the correct layer for this. I could, like, put some sort of, I don't know, sort of access door to here, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's at the right height, so I could do that. Actually, I will. And I'll put in a ladder, I think, to get to up here. And a slight brick wall around. No, I'll do a wall. I'm not going to do these walls. I don't want to use those. Where to put the ladder in? Right here makes sense, I guess. We're gonna need some more. I could use that metal door or metal ladder. That would actually work. Yeah, that would actually make sense. Okay. So I'll go. Yeah, because the copper ladders, they don't look as good as really, to be honest, PR. Ladders, and I want steel. I want. Okay, so we need that. Can I make that? Yes, I can. Excellent. Okay, so I need that. I want. 23 minutes left. This is gonna look awesome. I think this is gonna be awesome because it's gonna work. Let's face it. Yeah, that works. Doing these paths is like frustrating. sometimes, but it's also soothing, to be honest. These paths are looking... It's gonna look good. I mean, seriously. It might not... It's showing out. And don't have cars or anything, so these paths act like the official ways of getting around. And getting from place to place, so... We got like 17 minutes, folks, to the end of today's stream. Looks like the sub goes still at 0. Of course, I really appreciate all the support I've gotten. I mean, just 2 more. And we're at our goal of 440 followers here on... And we're like 9 followers away from 9 subscribers on YouTube away from 75. That's pretty big. I'm gonna see how well it's lit. It's pretty well lit, actually. Yeah, this doesn't. About down there, over there is probably gonna need something. No, not that. I don't need a cable there. Needs light. Maybe something right there. Yeah, that looks right. That looks pretty good, I have to say. I mean, technically I started at like 8:45, so it's been like almost 3 hours, but Hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. It'll go a long way back to drop the stuff off. But really, I'm really grateful for all you guys. Maybe I could do some trading and get that. Yeah, I'll do some trading, I think. So, what do I need? What can I sell these guys? Oh, it's bedtime for them. Too late to do trading. Is that wrecked? We're not working? Where? Meh. What is this active? Under 2048. There we go. I think I'll spend the last 15 minutes harvesting crops. I wonder if there's better. I wonder if there's steel tools. Any steel tools? Oh yes, there is. There is steel tools, but I don't think there's a steel shears. Nope, there's only metal shears, so I might have to get myself a new pair of shears soon. Gotta take a sleep. Got 12 minutes to go, folks. Of course, I'm getting some XP while I'm at it too, so that doesn't hurt. I mean, I don't get any XP while harvesting this, but eh. I'm getting plenty of other stuff that I need. Yep, definitely need more new shears before I tackle those mushrooms. I need to fix that before I do that. Was that something I was going to do? I was going to build a proper thing for those. Maybe I can do that in the 10 minutes. I don't know. I need a fair few of trapdoors. Because I think that's how it would work with trapdoors. Trapdoors and some fence posts. Make a bunch of them. And fence posts. I got 2 oak fence and I got 2 treated wood fence. That'll do. Oh, I got 3 oak fence, but I'll do 2 oak and this is just an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. If it does, I'll be amazed. But I think this will keep me from getting pricked as I pluck the berries. Just like that. Wow. That was easy enough. Wow, and I get almost a full stack of them. Sometimes it just needs a push. It's working properly. Then again, I don't know why it wouldn't work properly. Not like I didn't follow the route or anything. Actually, might add some light posts down here. But hey, this road looks great. I don't know if I want to set up a fishing post or not, but I was gonna do some trading. I should go see what What's... Can I trade rice? Yeah, I can trade rice for emeralds. Since I got a ton of rice, I can go trade a bit of it and maybe get some... Make enough emeralds to get that second mending book. Ooh, he's offering suspicious stews now. Interesting. I think I got 16 emeralds, and since it's 28 to do the thing... Yep. I got 25, so a few more rice. Three more rice and I should have enough. Thank you. Our mending book. There we go. Bunch of XP. Before I go, I can start repairing my stuff. There we go. All my stuff is like good to go. Let's maybe consider adding some windows to these things. Like windows to this one would actually make sense to look in and see how stuff's being done. I need to... I'll replace that eventually with a business, so... There. And it's 12 o'clock, folks, so I'm gonna go put the stuff away, and then I'll go look at the sign, because, well, it's time for us to end. What a more appropriate ending than to look at, see at this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out and watching today's live stream. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, the stream has to come to an end because the sub goal was not reached today. So I'm gonna go find someone to raid, and then we'll be doing that. Plus I want to grab myself some lunch too, which is also important. But let's see who's live. Ooh, Chatsworth's still live. I think I'll go raid him. He's not exactly family friendly, but he is quite nice and well. Might as well say hi to him. He's a bit of a mature streamer, but he's still a good guy, and well, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget I'll post our traditional raid message, which is swag raid, Twitch raid, and the Twitch raid emote. Come on.
They have to kind of recharge, don't they?
Girl C. Please copy and paste that once into Chatsworth's chat, folks. But I'll see you next. Let's raid, and then I'll see you next time. Farewell. Thanks for watching, folks.
Doesn't that work? Oh, still. I want to see, like, how does this EMP mechanic work? Oh, that's a big ass laser beam. Swag, welcome. Welcome, raiders. You are joining us mid-fight. Okay, I don't know how this thing works. Hold on. I think the worst thing about these fights is that they have... Or do I need to... All of them need to be inserted. Trigger it. And that's inserted. No, I guess not.